fans in the United States and Newfoundland.
Alright, let's get NHL month started. First, I want to introduce you to the Mattel Electronics Intelligent Television. Test marketed in 1979 and officially released in 1980, and was one of Atari's main competitors. Let's look at the console. It's quite an interesting design, with a little bit of wood texture, but there are some inconveniences. First, the cartridges go in the side. It's the most bizarre place to insert the game. Next, the controller is permanently wired into the console, almost like a phone. And speaking of phones, let's look at the controller. It's the worst design for any video game console I've ever seen. Alright, so you got your numeric buttons on the front and a weird disc with an extra 2 buttons on each side. In total, that's 17 buttons. But most of the games you bought came with overlays that you slide onto the controller. Now you see what they do. Last thing to say is that there's an add-on for the Intellivision called the Intellivoice Voice Synthesis Module. It's quite a mouthful. Anyway, you slide it into the console, making it a more inconvenience. Only about 5 games work for this, so I'm just going to try a favorite real quick.
Well, Electronics presents P-17 Bomber.
Anyway, that's Intellivision. Dated but cool. Now let's get to the real part and play hockey. That's it, just hockey. So I'll call it hockey on Intellivision. Okay, let's play. Well, putting graphics aside, it's just plain hockey, but there are some annoyances. First off, you move real slow, and considering this is a hockey game, that rather sucks. Second, there's no music, which I can deal with, but there's hardly any sounds at all. No fans, no pucks, nothing, which puts the fun factor to an absolute bore. Last, the game is way too long. Every period is 20 minutes, so you'll be sitting here for a very long time. Not much for an ending either. The control is rather simple, so nothing to complain about that. Hockey on Intellivision is certainly dated, and not much fun nowadays, but this was 1981, so let it